In honor of the date today, which is 22/2/22, and because I'm feeling so blessed and grateful for just feeling high on life, I wanted to record a prayer. This prayer is for anyone at the moment who is fighting for freedom, fighting for truth, fighting for health, fighting to see clearly, fighting to know what's next or what's coming. One of my dear ones is at a freedom rally at the moment and texted me this morning to say that he was feeling both hope and despair. And I told him I thought that he sounded very in touch with reality right now. And at the same time, there is just something welling up in me that is so excited about what's being birthed on our planet, so excited about the connections that are being made and the synchronicities between people, and the possibility for us dissolving the old stories of who we thought we were, the limiting beliefs that we've carried, and opening to a sense of light up and love and joy and expansion beyond what many of us have ever known before in this lifetime. 22 years ago, I learned a form of prayer called affirmative prayer, which is not religious and it's non-denominational, and it has been with me ever since and brought me much joy. I've used it with one-on-one with people, but also in groups. And so I wanted to speak a prayer with you today. So let's do it. So just resting into the sweet space of this moment. And allowing presence to fill our hearts. Connecting us effortlessly with the source of all life, with the Creator. And calling us home to remember the deepest truth of who we are. And as we breathe softly together in this moment, there is such an opportunity for old stories of suffering to just simply dissolve away. We don't have to fight, we don't have to work at it, because there is a wave of energy coming into the planet, into this moment right now, that just makes those stories obsolete. They have no value, they have no purpose, they have no power in the face of the unconditional love that arises from Source. We breathe into that and we allow for a feeling of expansion, a flooding of our body and our energy system. And however that feels in your body in this moment, just say to it, yes, yes. And as we say yes, it just multiplies and expands. It grows bigger. Like the intensity of sunlight as the sun rises in the morning and you stare into it. It's almost too much to bear, and yet we bear it and we allow it to expand even further, filling us to overflowing with such a sense of upliftment, such a sense of power, the power for transformation, the power to live into our wildest dreams, our deepest longings and desires. They're right here, right now, fulfilled in this moment. Just take that in, take that in. And the more we awaken to the good in this moment, the more of that good we attract and witness around us in our day-to-day encounters, within our communities and beyond, there is just an ever-expanding good that is flooding the planet. Beyond the planet, it's flooding the solar system, bringing just a beautiful intensity of light, bringing healing where it's needed, making the path forward so clear, bringing us inspiration as to the next steps, bringing us vision, bringing us connection where we get to co-create magic with one another, where we get to bring the deepest possible healing through, where we get to vision a whole new earth, a whole new world. And where we no longer have to give our energy, our concern, our anxiety, our worry to anything that feels off or controlling or wrong. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to stand against it, because the power of the transformation that is happening through and as each of us is so much greater, so much greater. We give thanks for the gift of being alive at this moment. We give thanks for the wonder and the magic, the power and the presence of that which is beyond what our senses can experience, the deepest possible knowing in our hearts that then spills out and overflows into our life experience, because it has to. There is no way to contain the joy and the magic and the wonder and the light up. So I just surrender this prayer, trusting and knowing that it goes where it needs to go. It reaches those it needs to reach. It awakens those that are already awake and allows them to turn their attention more and more to their own awakening and their own power to bring transformation and love. In the name of the highest good, for ourselves and for all, I say, and so it is. Blessings.